sound check?
Yeah.
Good idea.
We'll just do a little blues. We'll see blues. Okay, ready? Just see a little bit. 1, 2, 3. We hear your solo volume.
Ready?
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Mount Desert Island High School, the MDI High School Music Department, and the MDI Music Boosters, I'd like to welcome you all to the 2017 District 6 High School Instrumental Jazz Festival. Out of respect for our performers, there will be no entrance or exit once the performance begins. And we'd also like parents, I don't see any, so I'm not worried about kids, we forget that one. Please turn off your cell phones and your pagers during the performance, and all food must be eaten in the cafeteria. Also, please look around and see where the emergency exits are located. This year, following each performance, the adjudicators will come on stage and provide a clinic for the group. The doors will remain closed, so please remain seated and listen during the clinic. Thank you for that. The judges for this venue today are Ryan Blotnick and Michael Bennett. A brief history or bio of each one of them can be found in your program. Please give them a round of applause for being here today. Our sound technology is provided today by Brian Moore. Our next group comes to us from Shead High School under the direction of Robert Sanchez. They'll be performing, I guess it's 3 pieces. 1 and 2 is Ain't No Sunshine, Summertime by Withers and Gershwin. It's arranged by Robert Sanchez. Our 3rd piece is Route 66, arranged by Bobby Troop. Our soloists are Henry Mills on guitar for pieces 2 and 3, George Mills on bass for piece number 1, Laura Lane on guitar for piece 1 and 3, and Elijah Bryce on keyboard for pieces 2 and 3. So please have a seat, relax, and welcome from the easternmost high school here in the United States, the Shead Jazz Combo.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 I know. Hell to leave the young thing alone, but ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away.
Wow, I really like this band, I gotta tell you. I really like this band. And I think, do I remember you from last year? I mean, my goodness gracious, when you got a couple vocalists like this, I mean, how can you go wrong? Listen to the way they sound singing. It's really good. And some incredible solos going on here. I really like...
Guitar players too.
Yeah, I mean, like two really good guitar players. I really liked your solo. I like the way you used space. The first solo you did, you took your time with it. You didn't feel like, one of the things when we first start to learn to improvise is we think we have to play all the time. And it's a really hard thing to learn, that we don't have to play all the time, that we're in control of our solo. And those breaks, that we actually have to, we need those breaks in there. Not only for ourselves, but to make the music ebb and flow. And I thought all the soloists did a really good job of that. I felt like you were always in control of your solo. And
I remember hearing this band, or the band from this school last year, and just being really impressed that everyone seems like they're having fun. They found some kind of personal connection to the music, and that's coming out. And that's like, for me, that's the most important thing about music at any age, but also especially, you know, when you're developing, because this is when you start developing your sound. And I think it's really cool that I can tell that everyone has different personalities in this band, and they're like thinking about music when they go home and stuff like that. I was totally blown away by vocals, like Audrey, you could sing a little closer to the mic. It was hard to hear it sometimes. You both have really beautiful voices, and they're both like beautiful in different ways too, which is really cool to have that contrast. And let's see, Henry, I really like how you just kind of like turn up and let loose on your solo. Like, it's important to just like play with an energy level that kind of rallies the band behind you. Like, I think everything you were playing was really awesome too, but I'd like to just hear it a little bit louder on your solos. But then you were both being really tasteful about comping, and it was really cool that you could have like two different rhythm guitar parts going at once, and it wasn't busy and distracting. And I thought the organ was really tasty too. There was one moment during the ballad, during Summertime, where I felt like the rhythm section was like a little bit overpowering. And it's tricky, like you get into a new room that you're not used to, and you just have to figure out how to balance everything. But I think like the bass got a little bit loud, and just really dial in. If you can't hear what the vocalist is saying from wherever you are in the room, just play quieter. It doesn't matter. Like, that's the only thing that matters when the vocalist is singing, so you can really hear all the subtleties of what they're doing.
Can we take it at when it's Audrey? When Audrey comes in with the Summertime part, can we take it? I don't know where that is, but can we take it there? And I think one of the things that Ryan and I want to do is to give you things to do to make you better, obviously, or else why are we here? So I think one of the things you can do, what's your name? Luke. I think you can set them up a little bit better in some of these spots in between the solos, okay? There was a couple times where the time was a little, and so I think if just a little drum fill in some of those spots is really gonna help everybody feel confident and not, and then you're not gonna have that little bit of a, miss there when you come back in with the solo, just a little bit off. And I agree with Ryan, when Audrey came in, you were on your ride cymbal. And as Ryan said, we have two different timbres, two beautiful timbres of your voice. But when that happened, I wanted to hear Audrey. That's who I wanted to hear, and I heard more of like your ride cymbal. So on that spot, you might think about either a little softer on your ride cymbal or over to your hi-hat. And then you're not gonna have to, you guys aren't competing, okay, and you're gonna come out. Can we take it at that spot, just like on the summertime spot?
Do that, you guys do the riff, and she'll come in on summertime. Oh my God. Good, you do the hit. 1, 2, 3,
There's a good little spot for a little drum fill, okay, right in between that. It's not a Neil Peart fill or anything like that, but just a little something. Take it same plot, place. 1, 2, 3, 4.
stop and then she was gonna come in?
Okay.
Is that what's happening, or?
Take it right on, then right on 1, you gotta stop on 1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Boom.
One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up and you will spread your wings and take to the sky. But until that morning, there's nothing can harm. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
2. Okay, that's the right idea. Good, huh? Yeah. So that's gonna set everybody up. It's gonna make everybody feel good, and everybody's gonna know where they are and that kind of thing. So, Brian, do you have any other comments?
Oh, I just wanted to talk about phrasing a little bit. We have such a good groove there. Just wanted to, just, do you mind if I use your amp for a second?
Yes.
I just wanted to take a solo on that groove on Summertime and just try to play try to see how little I can play. It's kind of like, you know, like if you drill a hole in a piece of wood, it's still just as strong, and then, you know, how many holes can you drill and still have a piece of wood not just break in half? So, you know, if you have a slow blues form like this, you really don't have to do very much, because you just kind of have to do like one thing for each 4 bars, and they just kind of play themselves. So, what are we gonna name on? Cool. 1, 2, 3. what's behind every note is just like really powerful. So maybe we could try, I don't know if we have a couple minutes, like
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Perfect.
I'd like to hear, how about each of the guitar players take one chorus, like with that kind of form in mind of just believe in every single note you do, and then just like leave as much space as you can in between. And starting with the Audrey? Sorry. Laura. Sorry.
Turn it up a little more.
One, two, three, four.
I'll just say one more thing. That's a good place, you know, a natural place, if you listen to this song, that's a natural place for a stop, right on beat 1 there. Nut solo. You know what I'm saying? So that's a kind of a natural spot. I might suggest, you know, you just kind of focus on that last measure before the next solo. Okay, and put a little, because you put a little stop there, and then it's like putting a period at the end of a sentence, and then you go on and say something else, because you got a new soloist, so you kind of want to put something in there in between, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Good, excellent.
I just want to say one more thing about like soloing over that kind of groove. It's almost like each 2-bar phrase is has like a call and a response in a way. Like if you're playing leading up to the downbeat, then you're kind of like asking a question, and what happens after that is sort of like a response. So when you started your solo like on the maybe 2nd bar or something, it already felt like almost like a response to what the rhythm section did. So I just want to give an example of like how to sort of take charge and be the like kind of driving. Like sometimes Miles Davis would play like way ahead of the bar line, and then you get like sort of a different sound. It's like he's pushing the band along. So I'm going to just try to show that. 1, 2, 2. Leading up to the downbeat, rather than hearing the downbeat, waiting, and then kind of thinking of something to play. Even if I don't have anything to play, I'll just play something.
Yeah, once again, this is a really good band. I mean, and so much more potential too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already said it, I know, but you guys are soloing great, and you got solid time, 2 amazing singers. I mean, really, this is a really good job. Yeah.